15th of October, 7 minutes past 1. We're at Castle Ward. Luna's been fed, had a wee drink of water. It's all about to happen. You know what, Luna? I didn't put my coat on. I'm going to put my coat on. The sun's shining over there, but you need a coat to be in the shade. We'll lock the car up then. Wait till I get my coat on, I'm going to get you out. I'm no expert, but I noticed the houses over there. I went to look Google Maps to see what it is. It's a bit hard. The thing about Google Maps, you don't know what orientation you're in and what boats everywhere. But I thought it might have been Killarney, but I think that might be Portaferry. I don't know. Look at her up on the wall now. The birds are fleeing. Luna's up on the wall. Look, see, that's Luna for you. I tried to do the wee boardwalk there on, but she go on the boards. No, look at her on that wall. A big 10-foot drop on the other side. Rocks and water. What other pup does that like? She can't be normal, like. That cannot be normal. I never encourage her to do it, like. But I suppose in all truth, all fairness, Lena, it didn't be much to stop you. You know, look, Lena, don't jump down. Oh, she's making a jumping down now, like. Stay. Fat balls on Sundays, pet. Fat balls on Sundays. You charge extra. When we go on over here now, you have to go on the lead. Now, this has been used in Game of Thrones. I said they used to use boss dress up in Games of Thrones. I seen it in Dungeons and Dragons. Definitely watch Dungeons and Dragons. You recognise this place. No, no. Well, I'm going to put you on the lead. Dungeons and Dragons makes us wee pier pretty clear. That rhymes. That rhymes. You can walk the whole way out now to another wee castle. I'm not going to do it today because we're running out of time. Well, no, no. If I had the house toured on, I would do it. But too much, but a long way from home. And there's other things I want to do. Dundrum Castle, I want to do that. I don't know if Luna's ever been at Dundrum Castle. I haven't been up at County Down since COVID and all that. I haven't been up this way in a few years. I don't think you've ever been up there, Luna. How's that? So you've got a hoof trail. I think that's horses. You wouldn't mind me a horse here, would you? Right, so Dungeons and Dragons walk through this gateway here, boy. Come on, Lena, you're pulling. Push you off the end, Lena. Not many piers covered in grass, is there? Wouldn't have been covered in grass on this day. Look at the beautiful blue water here, boys. Very nice modern stainless steel things now. Very cast irons all water away. Now you're falling again. Right, so if you watch the film Dungeons and Dragons, they get off on this pier here. And they walk in through that gate. There's all set up in wee market stalls and all. But like when these boys built this house, they didn't know about Hollywood. If they knew Hollywood was going to come a couple hundred years later, they might have done a few alterations to the place. They got the wee steps there, boys. And one of the Dungeons and Dragons, they walked them steps. They probably did, you know. I must watch the movie again. You're probably standing on the footsteps of Hollywood there. Don't even know if Hollywood made that movie. Good place for a wee remote control boat, that's what it would be. Well, don't know what Game of Thrones done here. Well, I think more people. I tried watching Game of Thrones, but it's on the now entertainment package. I got the now movie package, £1 a month. How could you say no? Like, I normally do say no. I've been offered to make pairs at times, but I'm always busy doing it. But I want the months now, like Dark Nights. Comes in handy at this time of year. So in the movie, all the wee stalls are set out over there. There was more excitement on going on the movie than there was today. This thing here is Castle Ward and County Down. That's Strangford Lough. All them walls you see in the background, all original. And when you go inside, it's got that arch is not original, that's CGI. Them walls there's all there. That's the real thing.
That's more interesting.
Hey, go talk to him.
You go talk to him. You know, I've pulled cat out of fish.
And I was all excited. And so, I've been here a few times before. Now saying that, I used to do shift work. I've been out during the week, but I've never seen as busy as this. A lot of people here today. Now it could be October, there's less things. Oh, she sees the wee dog over there playing ball. She sees the wee dog playing ball. So you will steal the ball, Luna. You will steal it, that's where you go wrong. Oh, we're going up this way now. Let's do up this way, Pet. So out here, as you can see, is a public path. You can go to that castle free of charge. And this is where the National Trust property starts here now. So £6 to bring a horse in here. Oh, to get the prices, people want to know this, Luna. Standard adults £12, but they want you to pay $13.20 and then they get extra tax backs from the government. Some tax dodge thing to do. House is open from 11 AM to 4 PM. Hold on here. 1st December, 24th December. This house is open in December. Closed in January. So there's very few of their houses open that long. The house is open on the 9th of February. This house is open on Brave Lot during the year. That's all the ones coming for tourists. All the movie goers are coming here. So whenever all these English and Scottish settlers came here, the very first thing they done was build these towers. You had to build a barn or something like that there. You had to build a protective fort, and you had to build a wall so all the local Protestant people could come in here in a time of safety. So that it wasn't just a matter you got a pile of land for nothing. The English would give you the land, but you had to build one of these tower houses. And I don't know if maybe that's older than that, but that's how they all started off. And then all the local Irish would try and kill them, and then when the time settled down, then they built the big stately homes, and all these wee towers all went to ruin, but they've still got theirs. Now we're going here now. Take a wee look around here now. All of these doors is open. Oh look, there's the waterway going in now, you see. So in the movie, so it doesn't mention that there's the water underneath. So there's a big wheel now turning inside. Stop, now she stops it out of balance. So that was a corn mill, but you wouldn't know it's a corn mill in the movie. You're just walking past it. Probably a corn mill is too modern for a movie. Dungeons and Dragons. The big wheel's behind there, right? Yeah, look, that big wheel now is turning these cogs. And you know what, it's not often you go to oh no, you're going down the top through there. 9 minutes day, but that'll be flying, that would be going fast. How the corn, maybe we should start from the top with the corn goes in, you know. No, this is the start of the actual wheel moves. So the wheel turns around, turns this big cog, and then another cog, turns another cog, then everything shakes and rattles and rolls, and you make your corn. That's how it works. Mind your head. Look, already one this wee dark bit. Oh, this is where they dried the corn out. You lit the wee fire, and then just screed. So there's quite a few corn places around now and then. Come on here, take a look. Might be too dark for this GoPro, it's too dark. I don't know if I had a torch in my pocket there. If I had a torch, do you think I have a light? Do you think the actual trust I have a light on it? I had a torch in my pocket this morning. I'm prepared for these things. Where'd the torch go? I am prepared. It's a pack of sweets. They're going to go out date and I'm going to eat them sweets. Got the torch, Luna. Luna's bored. Got the torch. So, Luna, come on, history! Luna's history in here! Come on, right, let's see history now. See, I've learned for the past to bring things with me. Oh, bang the head there. So there's the mesh up above now. It's full of holes. You put your corn on top of that mesh. You light your fire in here. This will get very hot. and dry out the corn before you grind it. So this is just like a wee oven down here. There should be a fire here. Where's the fire? There's a fire underneath here. There should be a fire here somewhere. There's the fire there now, like. And they've just stored extra bags in here as far as I know. But that'd be fires. If your corn's white wet, it costs you more to get ground, like. But as far as I know, they didn't pay money. You give a percentage of your corn over. That's how they done it. Luna, you're pulling. You're starting to annoy me, Luna. There's history here. We had to look at the history, so we do. You just look on, you want to screw the corn, like. What are you doing? You can't eat corn, like. Scrounging over there. Now they pull the big bags up. What else right now, Pep? Luna, she's really pumped. I am going to get mad, Luna. I am. That's not normal Paul now, like. Just wants to go and annoy the world, like. Fed up with Game of Thrones, you know, they keep going on with Game of Thrones. Why not show Dungeons and Dragons? Not a very good view of the place there, is it, like? Winterfell. Oh, in here, Lena, in here. I can't leave her out. I think it makes the one thing to do, you know. I don't know if you get the water wheel inside, but is it? I wonder why I put the water wheel inside. See, Luna can do history. She's under that corn, so she is. That corn is getting there. Maybe there's been chickens on it. This is just another big shed for the machinery here, boys. See, there's a thing that's going wrong there. People are putting in the whole thing. You're supposed to take the seeds off. You put the seeds in and grind the seeds. That happened in the one mill I went to see. And if you put the seeds in, it turns pretty easy. But if you put the whole lot in, you're not supposed to grind the whole lot. People aren't educated, you see. Yeah, thrasher there, like. So that would have sorted out the seeds and all originally. Got rid of all the straw and the seeds to fit in separately. You always hear the boys losing legs and stuff in their machines. You know, took them out to the fields, you would have stood and tapped them and took the stuff down in. Another stone view in there. Come on now, then. How you doing?
Hey. Temporary shutdown for the moment.
What was the idea of having the water wheel inside? Why was the water wheel inside if it was on the outside? There's very few places.
If you want to work on it, it's easier inside than outside.
Well, I suppose because it's just easier to connect everything up in this building, because the old building was old.
You want the getting off on the inside as well?
Sorry?
Are we getting off and we turn off and off on the inside?
Yeah.
That's the sluice, yes.
The sluice gate there, yeah. So you can control it all
That's
from
only
here.
one of two, the other one's up at the lake.
But you wonder why they didn't all do it? Will this be going later, will it not?
It's yet to be decided at the moment. We've got a slight problem with the belt expanding.
Right.
We have a slight mechanical issue.
So it's just depending on what the management says, I suppose, really.
Look up, Anna. Come on now, look. She likes the corn. She's sniffing away at us. Oh. You like the corn, Pet? Not going today, Luna. Not going today. Yeah. Oh, not my fault. So there's the, I was thinking on the sawmill. The sawmill is what's in the movies. These bats in here. These bats are protected on it. The wee farmyard's nearly more exciting than the actual house, you know. That castle's open today. I've never been in that castle there. That's always been closed. I had to take her in next to the castle, stone walls and all like. Nothing to say, no dogs, not allowed or nothing like. And she can do upstairs. Old Castle Ward. What would the idea if the boards are? People are tripping on the steps. What if they see the castle, you know? Just hide them steps there, boys. I'll get my torch here, then. Where's my torch? Let me go, Lena. Right in. Bird nest. Windows are pretty low. The chimney's pretty clean. A wee bit of history of Old Castle Ward. Old Castle Ward was built about 1600 by the Ward family, who had come from Cheshire, England, in the second half of the 16th century. Sir Robert Ward was Surveyor General of Ireland in the reign of Elizabeth I. It was a private residence. Any entertainment or large gathering would have taken place in a separate building, probably made of wood nearby. Because of the dangers of attack, the tower house was very defensive. It is strongly built with only one door, few windows, many loopholes, and was surrounded by a bawn or wall. Above the entrance doors is a, haven't got a clue what that word is. Didn't learn that in primary school. It's one of them things, a roof level, down through a handle is what it is. That's the thing they put the boiling water and oil. Can be poured on anyone trying to enter. If someone did get in the first floor, they would have been trapped in the small lobby, above which is a murder hole through which they could be shot. The basement area, accessible since the mid-19th century from the farmyard, would have been used for storage of foodstuff. So originally you wouldn't have got in the basement, would have been solid walls. The room where you're now standing would have been the principal living space, indicated by the large fireplace, the only source of heat in the building. Straw or mats would have been on the floor, while the walls might have either had wooden panelling or tapestries. The floor above would have been the sleeping chamber, where the family and possibly a few servants would have slept on pallets or platforms. So that's the way the workhouses was. The workhouses was like a wee platform made of wood. So that's the way people slept back then. That was normal. It's only about 6 inches off the floor. Above that, there was probably a small attic space. See, if you look at workhouses now, you think how bad they were off, but that's how the lords slept, on pallets. Old Castle Ward was extended to either side in the mid to late 18th century and became quite a grand Jacobean house. Marks showing the roof purlins can still be seen on the east elevation. But we ain't finished now, Lena. This house was abandoned in about 1720 and the family built a new Queen Anne's house between this site and the Temple Water, which was dug at the time. Old Castle Ward was used in the 19th century as a grain store for the farm. The tower clock was installed in 1887. So that's the pendulum, not the pendulum, that's the, before wind up clocks, you had a weight. Cookie clocks and Austell work that way, you hang a big weight. So every day that weight has to be pulled up, and then that weight then puts pressure on the clock mechanism and keeps the clock going. So once that weight gets to the bottom, the clock's going to stop. So somebody's going to have to go upstairs and pull a chain and pull that weight back up again. I have a wee cookie clock again. There was a man standing here for ages. I wanted to get that recorded there. It's the one shift. Unbelievable. So you can't get upstairs now because wee birds nesting. Well, I agree with that. I wouldn't shift my wee birds out of my shed. Held back my kitchen project. But I wouldn't shift my birds, so I can understand them not wanting to move the wee birds. So puppies are allowed in these places.
You can hear people coming down, you see stand there where they're mum here.
How are you?
Yeah, alright, mate, how's it going?
Some big steps there, aren't there?
Yeah.
All of that.
Oh, you're the wrong way.
Wouldn't take you a few showers coming down now.
Come on this way now, Pip. I would have turned now, we're here, Luna. Listen, if you want to be in the Games of Thrones now, these boys here dress you up. And I see that wee marquee over there, that big tent. Game of Thrones in there. See, they don't know where to tie pups on, do they? I don't know, check it around with me. So that wee bottom door there was added later. Originally wouldn't get in that bottom door. Oh, a wee barn over here, worth investigating it. But I've never been here before and got into that tower. This is the first time to get into the tower. So he's doing the Game of Thrones there, he's got posters and stuff showing you where the shots were taken. Closed for private events, that's why annoying now with National Trust, you know. Somebody books up stuff and they close it. What was it now? Annoying now? It's a wee museum showing Winterfell and all, showing trees and all, photographs. But what do you call it? The trees that hang over the road outside Balmore, showing them. A lot of pictures. Saying that, I think that place is always going to be closed unless you pay for the Winterfell tour. That's who wants to get in there. It's not National Trust. Hey Luna, there's a sawmill here. That was in Dungeons and Dragons. There's a sawmill now. So Dungeons and Dragons, you see this? See them walking past us here, see what? That's all real. That's all there. That's the original fort that they built when the English first came, the Scottish settlers, like probably English there. And that's a wee water, that's a saw shed. That's what it's used for, and when it was built.
I'm Holga Kilgore. This is Simon.
So you can go and visit all that there. Game of Thrones is also filmed in there as well.
You do.
The actual National Trust house itself is about 5-minute walk up the road. And I thought the waterway was underneath, so this has a waterway as well. So I didn't know about that cornwall there, you know. That cornwall must have been open the last time I was here. There's the mill I remember. Doing a wee bit of work here, Luna. A wee bit of drainage. There's the water's going in there. Oh. Off valve. The wheel's actually turning them now, right? I've got the other person's here now. Right, go ahead. She's not quick, this one. It's pulling me off my feet. All happening here, all happening here. hang on to this, turn around. You want this big thing here? Okay. What's in there? Wee gift shop, is it? That's a wee, some kind of wee shop. Looks expensive, you know. So that's two water wheels they have here and both of them's inside. So why the other mills not do that? So see that big wheel turn around now, like, and then that wee cob at the top, that would be dropped down. And once that drops down, that engages the wheel. So I wanted to use to drop it down. You wouldn't want to pick that up while she's turning, would you? Or would you just, maybe, you know what? They have it lifted up, it never would be lifted up. That would always be engaged. Because they're never ever going to use the saw again, that's why they're lifted up. You put block wood on it. Maybe steps down to there for maintenance. There's a bit wee adjustments to the saw there. Well, that's right, let it. There's a weighbridge. Weighbridge there, isn't it? So they would have had a horse and cart would have drove on here. The axles of the cart would have slotted into here. And then the wee weigh things, see, there's nothing to tell tourists that there, like. One's for my self-learned knowledge here. Check it's Pulley and Son Limited, Liverpool and Glasgow. Check the weight. That's probably one's bringing in the corn and stuff. How that there looks, it's not even locked, is it, like? That should be open here, you know. There you go. I'll open the place up for the people here. Well, this device was installed in the late 1800s to weigh a variety of produce coming in and out of the state. The cart carrying the produce would back onto the bridge, so it reversed. So that's why it doesn't have a wee lane each side. Where the beam across the front measured the weight. So the wee horse, back boy. Had to push the wee cart back there. See the carts, the wheels on a slope. I never noticed that, you know. You always think they're straight. There must be a slope. That was closed, the Ellen Wood was closed again, boy. I don't know. Maybe I forgot to lock it this morning. So that's back into the corn mill again. Didn't see where the water comes from. There's the water going in there now. Sounds like it was turning now, you know. When you've started up. If the stream dries up, they can run the wee tappy on the way. See that one? Sounds to me like there's something turning in there. I want to see if this wheel's turning or not.